Right, so we're going to be doing the clear board method in this video. So for the clear board method, you need to know that a two-dimensional array of strings called board has been created for you. Now, the idea here is that the board array can contain either a space, an X, or an O, and that will represent which spaces on the tic-tac-toe board are filled. At the beginning of the game, you want it to contain all spaces, which will represent our, the idea that no move has been executed there. So this to-do statement says to do right nested loops to store a space at each location in the array called board. Well, that's just a straightforward nested loop problem. So for row int row equals 0, we want to start at the first row, which is at index 0. We want row to continue as long as it's less than the number of rows, which is 1 greater than the last index. And each time through our loop, we want to increment row by 1. So that's how you write a loop to look at all the rows in an array. So row will represent the indices of each row in the array. And now we need to look at each column in each row. So for int col equals 0, column is go as long as column is less than board a row of the board dot length, the length of a row, which is the number of columns, and then column plus plus. So every time through our loop, we'll increment column by 1. And then at each location, which is now represented by board at row column, we want to store a value of a space in each slot. So this is the way to correctly write the clear board method or fill in the code there. And that's enough for this video.